Mm-hmm. 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 Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all.
For that pirate radio bullshit. He's eBay.
God, hallelujah! We are alive, we are alive, we are really fucking alive. Saying Jesus, thank the Lord, we are alive.
What up, blood? What up, blood? What up, blood?
What up, gangsta?
Keep waking up. Yeah, a lot of people are waking up like 3 a.m. lately, East Coast time. Where there's some weird stuff going on. Yeah, there's like a weird energy or something. Tough, dude. They want to be the best, and when you want to be the best so bad, that's when you tend to cheat. And I just don't understand cheating. And cheating in a video game is like lying about your dick size. Eventually, the person that you're lying to is going to figure out that you're full of shit. So you might as well just say, my name's Jeff and I've got a tiny dick. You know what I'm saying? Instead of cheating. Right, Jeff?
What?
That's a hell of a statement there, toddler.
Beg pardon, sports fan? You've been up since 3 a.m. dreaming about my dick? Thanks, I guess. I don't know.
That was very odd.
It's a weird thing to wake up to, man. Not gonna lie, like... I'm not even talking about him, just seeing that. That was like one of the first things I saw this morning. It made me highly...
What a way to whisper, you babe.
It's like, whoa. Like, I'd been up with the baby and shit, and like, I'll spend an hour or two before I even touch my phone and do her fucking like shit like that. And I was like, wait a minute.
Oh. What? Well, I mean, you're the one that's requested for Boston to PP in yours, so
right, like
remember.
What?
We don't write revisionist history.
It's a nice try, but it's close, buddy, close. That's a 1 though, and not a C or an I in specific. I see you though. Thank you. I see you. Thank you for that. Well done. Nice try. I knew once I read it, it would be a little
Good to see you,
different.
buddy. It's been a while.
Oh, well, he was here last night, unlike some people.
You know,
well, hey, I mean, he did have to go get thigh.
Yeah, I got
Get tied up or what?
You
know what I mean?
You got a little thigh, you know.
I mean, I guess from afar, like his obsession got kind of strange to say the least. I haven't had much time today really to fuck around and So I'm just trying to organize some like what I have, and then I also have some clips that I want to show. Right. Because it seems like really weird how these things just fucking mirror all over the place, regardless of what it is, right? Regardless of who it is, what's going on, any of that
Yeah.
shit. I really don't understand it. So.
Well, it's that weird thing that's going on, the weird energy
Right.
that makes him dream
Is that
of
what's
your
waking
dick.
everyone up at 3 a.m.? Like, where like fucking spooks are using the same lines that like Todd uses at this point. Like, what is going on? Yep, fucking Glowy's glowing and shit, and like
still on. You know, controlled ops in them.
I do. I see tonight, Sean Ryan doing a live stream with some I don't know if it's Valhalla and shit. I just saw it when I loaded my YouTube home screen. Sean Ryan was on a panel with 3 other dudes. I think it was Valhalla, the black dude, DEI, Tim Kennedy's
Jake.
killing a black guy. Can't remember who else. I just kind of
Jake
saw it
Sweet.
in passing.
That's the squad cast. No.
Well, that's what I pulled up now. But are they doing another one?
No, this
Like
is the
currently?
squad room.
Or-
I'm sorry. There's so many.
okay,
goddamn-
okay, yeah, because right, I
There's
have the
so many
squad
of 'em.
cast pulled up right now
Well, yeah.
because it's a lot of these. I got through the first portion. I haven't made it all the way through yet, but what I have already is fucking.
It's so cute.
It's cool. Let's go, baby.
It boggles my mind the amount of people who get mad at the people telling the truth and don't care about the liars. They're mad at us for exposing a liar and be like, well, he's still a vet, so we just ignore his lies. Like, that's crazy to me.
I would want like I could.
Yeah, I wish you would.
Like, do it. So like that is the one thing that is crazy to me. Like whatever the truth, like if you're telling people the truth, and I just don't understand why people would go so far and hate on you so much when you're delivering factual information about someone else lying. Like I don't understand.
Well, Brent brought up a great point, and I don't think it was on a podcast. That's why I want to bring it up and make it look like I came up with it.
So before he talks, right, I've got this great idea. I'm kidding. But isn't this? Does that sound familiar to anyone else? I mean,
except he'll just keep doing it.
Right. But like, we're jealous, and we're just a bunch of losers who are tearing people down.
Northern Ned, how are you doing?
Oh, I forgot.
The arachnid Mossad agent.
Right. Shout out to 8 Pillars or something.
Yeah. I'm dropping Valhalla. He's doing his 100,000. He's a good guy.
His name comes up in this.
Yeah, it does.
Right.
And not in a bad way. W Tab.
Dude. They want to be the best, and when you want to be the best so bad, that's when you tend to cheat. I just don't understand cheating. And cheating in a video game is like lying about your dick size. Eventually, the person that you're lying to is going to figure out that you're full of shit. So you might as well just say, my name's Jeff, and I've got a tiny dick. You know what I'm saying? Instead of cheating. Right, Jeff?
Dude, those crotch grabs weren't for you, Todd. Like,
He's. Oh my lord.
as a dude with like tiny feet, like I don't know what to tell you, but you're proportional to your size. Well, like prior to you gaining 200 pounds, you were proportional to your size. You probably lost like, I don't know, 0.6 inches, Todd. And for you, like, probably a lot for you, 0.6 inches. Mirrors, what up, gangster? What up, blood?
Thank
Blood?
you, gang, for the month,
Blood?
Mirrors and Joey.
And oh, fabulous. Way to get around it, bro. Way to get around the fucking censor. The fuck? Oh. Sorry, I just got sent something and it confused me. Right. All right. So, back to being an asshole, telling the truth. People getting upset about you telling the truth.
Yeah.
People love it when this podcast exposes dirty cops. Did we talk about this last Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we did.
Yeah.
But they fucking can't fathom the fact. And it's.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
And, and somebody.
Does anyone know where we're going with this?
I do.
Love it when you expose a dirty cop, but can't fathom the fact that
Heavy D.
Heavy D coming up in you. Hold on. Yeah.
Expose a dirty cop, but don't like it when we expose what?
Lying fucking veteran, right?
It boggles my mind.
One thing to came up with it. People love it when this podcast exposes dirty cops. Did we talk about this last Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we did.
Yeah.
But they fucking can't fathom the fact. And it's.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
And somebody that we had on shit could have been you, said that the veterans are the last thing that society has to hold, like they can do no wrong type thing. And I think that's what it is. It's like the veterans, but Guy Jolly, they could do no wrong. Like everybody in the last 10 years has learned to criticize cops without question, no matter what. Every Karen with YouTube wants to question cops, but to question a veteran right now is unheard of.
I love the analogy that you've used in the past is like the cops, the dad of the group. So like when dad gets in trouble, it's like, holy shit. And then like people, the authority figure, but I don't know. I feel like military would be in kind of the same realm as an authority figure. And I don't know.
But then again, like Brent said last week, and that is if someone lies about a football game, the whole world explodes, But
right.
if it's over the military, which is about protecting our country, well, that's not a big deal. Come on, people.
All right, but they'll
Right? Like they're talking about Tim Kennedy in general right now, but as a whole, like this entire thing, there's so many fucking liars in the country. Like there's two that are alive, but it seems to be, well, I can't even say it's all one group. A majority of them are prey for Orca.
Shout out to Medals of Honor in them.
Shout out to killing bin Laden in them.
Shout out to leaving a man to die and then taking his valor. Motherfucker. A
Shout
whole
out
community took his valor.
Oh, shout
then
out
lied about it.
Making a museum in tribute to said award, and then
Or said liar.
Well, you're right. And instead of, paying homage to the man that should have not one but two medals of honor, the first one, I'm going to say the first one because the other one might be cooking right now. So, but I will say verifiably the first Medal of Honor that's been publicly released, caught on video. They put the video out.
Yeah.
And so
And
you would
SIGINT.
think, right, you would think that that video would be like the main attraction at the Medal of Honor Museum. Like this dude legitimately gave his life to protect a whole fucking bunch of SEALs. And he was an
Who
Air
left
Force
him there.
combat controller. Obama
he-
bin Laden? No, she's all right. She's all right. I think. I don't know. I assume. I don't I hope so.
But they left him there, and then he saved a whole nother group.
A whole nother plane or a helicopter full. Like, and the SEALs, in an attempt to cover it up so they didn't look like the fucking pieces of shit they were that left him there to die, stole his valor, and everything that he did is in the
This
award citation.
team leader for the SEAL team leader.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say your name, but you know who you are, Master Chief.
Halo? Is it Halo?
No.
Is that what the Halo is? Isn't it? Is that Master Chief? Right? Sorry, Scotto. Sorry. Right.
Thank you, Blue. You're not my boy, Blue.
Are we fighting? No, we're not fighting. But we are going to call out bullshit. It's no different from like the bullshit we call out on a regular day.
Stolen valor in uniform is stolen valor. Letting a man die is even worse.
Right.
And then stealing his valor. And then covering it up. And then you put a author who has a financial incentive to keep the other guy's name off of the fucking exhibit on the board of said exhibit. It from the highest, from the one award that I still had respect for. Fuck them all.
I mean, I'll also say it's not the award, right? It's not the award.
No, it's
like it's the people, it's the politics that have
but
ruined
that's a
it.
political award, though.
That's two,
I mean, when it comes
right?
down
Because
to it, yeah.
because you can't have anything. Oh, I know, Jess. I know. But I just wanted to make sure that I said it. So for the people who aren't picking up on it, right? But like that award, you can't have anything that could be considered dishonor. Can't get kicked out of anywhere, get in trouble, have a DUI, a bunch of fights, shit like that.
And especially dishonorable by leaving the man behind in the fucking award in which you were awarded the award for.
Or getting kicked off the team.
Well,
but that's afterwards, if you that shit, all that shit got swept up, so it didn't look bad on the SEALs.
Well, I mean, that's all of those. I can name any one of the freaking squadrons that people aren't even allowed back on the base anymore.
Persona non grata, sir.
Pure persona non grata. Cannot. Shout out to shooting bin Laden. Dude can't even go to SEAL Team 6.
Shout out to doing blow with Kid Rock on cruise ship. Sorry.
Let's all write books.
I mean, I know a guy. I can tell a story. But I'd much rather not. Like, I'd much rather not.
I tried once, and I will say that people had higher standards when I tried because there was a ton of redaction in there.
Right. I was gonna say you have a lot of you have a much better larger experience than I, for sure.
Hey, Melissa. Oh, you could probably get yours.
Here is another video. I don't really think we're going to have time to get into that, but I want to consider this or continue the squadcast. That right there, for everyone who's wondering what we're talking about, we're not being too direct here. That video that I just dropped, that'll really help you out, right? That'll really help you get to where you need to be.
They probably already corrected us in the chats, but I got it. And this is where it gets a little weirder. Now it's a whole different argument. Apparently, it is for sure the National Medal of Honor Museum. So if this is not a Navy SEAL museum, which I thought it was, which would make sense why people were so mad. It seemed like to me people were mad at the Navy SEALs about it. Well, then the SEALs don't have anything to do with this. If it's a National Medal of Honor Museum, I don't know. Then your problem is with that museum. And I know for a fact, because I've seen the story, I've seen people talk about it, and they were talking about the SEALs. I don't know why they decided to, kind of downgrade his spotlight. That blows my mind, especially since it's the only Medal of Honor ever captured on video that I know of, I believe, or at least the first Medal of Honor ever captured on ISR footage or video.
John Todd, what are your thoughts on what Havana syndrome is? Directed energy weapons of Russian or Chinese origin? Do you know anyone who experienced it? Havana syndrome, you know what that is?
I do, loosely. I don't know enough to weigh in on it, man. I don't know how that.
Copville gives $100.
Upset about it and find out that someone was doing something to our embassy members to cause them to all become sick.
It's not helping Todd.
Service connected.
We had talked. I'm not helping Todd figure this out. But shout out to Down Havana. I can't remember that song. Was that annoying slut that Mac Miller was dating her when he died?
Oh no, I thought that was not
Ariana Grande. Is that it?
I thought that it was Cabello that sang that.
I could be dead wrong then. I don't know. Rated
Copville
0%.
gives $100. Thank you so much. Keeping the lights on. Brent J, also known as Big Tuna, gives a little bit. That's great. Brents are awesome.
Got a big tuna in them.
I'm not sure about that. I haven't seen Tim Smile yet. I don't think Tim Smile used my name.
Plight Designs back again. Bert, I got some of your tier 1 and bourbon coffee. You guys are in India. Where's that?
I see
Indiana.
what you did there.
Again?
A little Patreon joke.
Please let me know. Any opinions on the Few Bad Men book I sent? And Tyler, opinions on Code Over Country.
That's a book, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Didn't read it. Didn't read it.
Didn't
read it.
And where was and I want to put a hurt on somebody.
Somebody Spark notes me Code Over Country.
Wait, Spartan, were you over there? What?
Spartan,
what's going on? What? I see you.
Please, thank you.
All right.
Hey, Rogue.
Can he look like he sings for the Smashing Pumpkins?
I'll take it.
That was in all caps. They were passionate about that super chat. Hey, Brent, what does it take to be the right guy and not just the best guy?
All right, hold on. This one is so fucking perfect, right? I am not joking when I say how much this track, right? Because now we're about to start talking about people being obsessed with cum, right? Deploy the
Sarah
whatever
Marie?
button, everyone,
Player?
please. Yes.
Player, not Sarah.
Punch through that glass and tickle the ass. Don't be scared. Thank you, Blair, for being here. A month. Yes. Yes, on the mic. On the mic. Rookie move.
To a level that he went to a level that to me is like you almost can't ignore it. I mean, it was insane.
Actually, I need to go back a little bit because I plan to like play all the way like that all the way through, but we're in a hurry. So let me go back so we can get the context just a little bit.
And bet each other who would hit the bottom first. So they both jump. Who wins? Society.
He's talking about Tim Pool.
You want to
Not Tim Pool. Holy shit. Tim Kennedy, and then the DUI guy.
Which one?
OSB. The liar.
Rob O'Neill.
Rob O'Neill, yeah. If they jumped off of a cliff, who would land first and who would win? Society. Because they'd both be dead.
Dan Holloway would win because he's fatter.
Or Dan Holloway.
Let's talk about Dan Holloway for a second.
Really?
My bad.
Man, I'm always the guy that's having the
Changed it a
fucking
little
real
bit.
shit talking.
Well, if he went to a level that to me is like you almost can't ignore it. I mean, it was insane what he said. You so we talked about it. He called us cunts, and he's like, and cum guzzling.
He has a weird obsession with cum. I mean, like every insult is something with cum.
And again, what is he so mad about? He clearly has no idea what he's talking about because he's either mad still about the Tim Kennedy podcast, which apparently now you're weighing in on something you know nothing about because people from the convoy were there and backed us up, or you're upset about me saying I heard a different story. Either way, not sure.
He's talking about Benghazi. He said that he had heard a different story than
That's all he said.
the narrative that's being pushed by the spook and spook adjacent. Because they're saying Delta did nothing. Few guys that went there.
And
they did
the spooks
nothing.
did everything.
They
And
didn't
spook
help.
contractors.
And the spook and spook adjacent did everything. Really, really upset over I heard a different story. To the point they attempted to dox a reporter / podcaster. Spook adjacent. Like,
Yep.
I think. I don't think it was a real spook. Or was
Tig is spook adjacent.
Bloodborne, we have.
Sure that's the sane and appropriate response to those two things, but that's your opinion. Guess what? You can get a hold of my phone number just like anyone else can, but you don't.
Dan Holloway is somebody that was given an opportunity to have a microphone in his face and never let it go. The guy is, I will say this, he's knowledgeable with government and the way government works. And he's a constitutionalist and I guess has a podcast about the Constitution. However, he's a fucking retard when it comes to utilizing the Constitution for the American people. The guy once said, civil unrest should not be handled by law enforcement, should be handled by the U.S. Army on American soil.
From a constitutionalist said that.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are smart enough.
Danny Wahas, I second leaving the Sean Ryan Patreon for yours.
Go ahead.
Bloodborne, we have a body of work you can look back to answer whether we like or dislike Sean Ryan. He can't help what he's paid to do.
Right, and that's actually in the next clip.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
We share his
Brent.
clips between it.
Right? Yeah, I do.
And Brent, I'd have all kind of
Brent's
respect
about to
for
talk
him.
about him, and that's what's pulled me, changed my. Really, give me a second. My fucking audio stopped. I gotta reshare. But Brent's opinion and what he's about to say is like really made me step back a little bit, and I might change my opinion, I guess. Well, not change
Tab.
my opinion, but
Tab, we're giving Bloodborne a chance here. There's been a breakup because paranoid little people.
oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I mean, everyone's welcome here. Fuck, even that Vip super chat earlier. Like, if it was the real retard, he can be here too. He's dreaming about my dick all day. Like, fuck him.
Starting at 3 a.m.
Weirdo. Like, Jesus.
Tough, dude. They want to be the best, and when you want to be the best so bad, that's when you tend to cheat. I just don't understand cheating. And cheating in a video game is like lying about your dick size. Eventually, the person that you're lying to is going to figure out that you're full of shit. So you might as well just say, my name's Jeff and I've got a tiny dick. You know what I'm saying? Instead of cheating. Right, Jeff?
It's out there. Like, I mean, not like out there is there's no shed video, but like I wore nothing but basketball shorts and fucking gray sweatpants for fuck's sake, Todd. Like, hello, Bink. Like, fuck, dude. All right.
Well, first off, right wing nut comes right out with $50. Tonto, never heard of her.
This is how it continues.
You guys get us in trouble.
I know. Real. Hey, let's be honest, and I love it. I'm not saying don't do it. The super chats get us in a lot of trouble.
They do.
They got us. Well, the
Dan Crenshaw.
The Dan Crenshaw one was funny. Not apologizing for it, but that started as a super chat.
Yeah, she is. I'm going to send everyone over there.
Funny.
He didn't care,
and he didn't care, but other people cared. And I don't know. I just watched a podcast with that one of the Benghazi guys, Mig, was on there.
Shout out Mig and them.
He was
shout out Mig and them.
Talking about these guys even go after Sean Ryan. Like, no, we didn't go after Sean Ryan. A super chat made a super funny joke, and that's
we're like Batman. We're the heroes.
Well, first off, right wing nut comes right out with $50.
So yeah, they didn't go after Sean Ryan, right? They just pointed some stuff out, and
like Batman, we're the heroes you need. All right.
Heroes need.
I know.
What had happened was, all right, this Benghazi thing has spun out of control in the last 5 days. Like I said, I was in the fucking Poconos coming off our Philly show, and I'm just sitting in a nice
that's by
house cabin up in the mountains watching the snowfall, and everybody's fucking yelling at us on Twitter. And it's Brent's going to get into what it all really stemmed from, but it picked up some juice,
some unnecessary
added
traction.
Yes,
what?
When a member of our team made a Twitter post and pretty much said, prove that you're not lying. And then went to say, like, see Tim Kennedy, blah, 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 blah. It's there. It's out there. I had seen it. And I told that person to take it down because any type of thing that's going to come out like that is going to come from me or Brent.
Right.
That way I can back it up and Brent can back it up.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything. We weren't upset or mad or anything. It was just I saw it. Hey, don't do that. It's got to come from me and Brent. And they were like, okay, cool. Sorry, my bad.
We'll pick our own fights.
Yeah, we have enough. And that got screenshotted and saved, and it's out there. And I mean, I'll send anybody that wants to see it. And then we had to answer for it, and we also had to answer why it was taken down, like we were backtracking. Let the record be straight. We don't backtrack anything. That wasn't something that we put out. Somebody on our team put it out. It's since been addressed. It won't happen again. And other than that, You know, I told somebody in our inboxes that's on Team Benghazi guys. You know, he was pretty cool. And when I calmed him down, I was like, "Hey, this is what happened." He was like, "You better address it on the live." I was like, "We are. Relax." If I remember, which at that time I was like, I might not remember, but it's blown out of proportion so much now that that's what happened. But the origins of this whole thing, I'm gonna let Brent explain that away.
So the origins was a super chat asked me about Benghazi. The last thing I remember hearing about Benghazi, and honestly, what stuck in my mind, speaking of Sean Ryan, was when Pronto was on the Sean Ryan show. He said,
I love that they play the game.
So much disrespect.
I love that they're playing the game that like Todd tries to play with Vips, like the names, and it's like, oh, buddy, there like are so many back like, oh, wait, is it? Is that what I don't? Is that what it is?
Every
retarded.
time I hear him say Benghazi, all I can think of is "I love you, rabbit."
You're talking about the clothing line?
I do. I love you, rabbit.
I love you, rabbit. I do.
Okay, I'm dropping to go clutch hall and get ready. I'll see you.
Right? Yeah, I'll be there. I'm gonna end in like 5 minutes, and then I'll be over because I'm hanging out too, I guess.
Okay. I'll see you there.
Right. Take it easy. Bye. See you in a few. Ooh, you just slid closer to me. What's up, baby?
What's up?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, you saw me. I'm just never been this over, Jeff Browse. Oh, now we're sitting next to Brent. Right.
What's up?
It's weird. Yeah, she still hasn't changed it to where I can do a raid, right? Because you have to like turn that shit on. So we're just gonna end, and I'll drop the link a bunch of times and send everyone over there. But not yet. We still got time. It's only 8:22, right? Oh, buddy. Take me to your shed dealer. Oh man. Oh, wait, what? Who got confetti mail? Tell me more. But yeah, like, so this is a dude that just said, I heard a different story, and it caused like a complete, like, just explosion. Shit. Like, to the point they tried to dox a reporter. Like, it's coming up. Like, they'll talk about it. If you guys are standing on the truth, why does any of this matter?
Yep.
And, the Delta guys didn't do anything. They wouldn't replace us.
Yeah.
We needed water. They weren't doing anything. So when someone asked me about the Benghazi story, I just said, I heard a different story. I didn't call anyone a liar. I said, I heard a different story.
I sold all my toilet seats to afford this super chat. I never sit down to piss. I don't sit down to shit either. It's wild that it like start out piss but allowed shit. Like what?
Yeah.
The
super chat's so keynote.
I don't know why I can't say I heard a different story without, and I guess lesson learned for me, that without everything absolutely blowing up. That is what I said, but Valhalla took it and run with it. No issues with him. That is what I said. But here's where it gets taken out of context. David Hookstead said it, and took it and said, Benghazi guys getting called out. I just said, I heard a different story. Now, when I call you a liar and I do a 3-hour episode on you, you'll know what my stance is. You guys have no idea how many people we get told to look into, how many people we've looked into.
This is the anti-hero podcast, Freedom Fighter. This is Brent and other guy with guy who fucks guys mask underneath his red beret.
Brent
So-
Tucker, retired Delta guy. The other guy, airborne guy, and cop.
Yeah, he's still an active cop, actually, because they talk about it in this. If like people ever recognize him while he's at work, and he's like, only other cops, like they'll be staring at me, and I think they got like a problem, and I'll be like, "Yo, what's up?" And he's like, "Recognize you from the podcast."
To
Yes, they are.
and never did a podcast about it. And doesn't mean they were all clean. They just weren't enough to do a podcast on. You know, you can't look like you're, being petty just for clout. So there's the answer. There is, as of now, the official answer from me. I'm gonna say what I said again, which is I heard a different story. Now, that being said, these guys went on an absolute rage tangent off of that. I somewhat understand because they didn't hear it from me. They heard it from all the podcasts that took that and was like, oh, well, the Delta Force guy is saying that they're lying, and now it's a big controversy. And I saw on the podcast that Tigger did with what I can't remember the name of the.
I love the power move. You're over 2 on their names.
Did you just say on Pyru? Wait, what? Is he a blood? What's going on here? What just happened? On Pyru,
On the
son.
power move. Oh, Peru.
It's Tonto, right?
Poncho?
Oh, just kidding. Relax, everybody.
This is my favorite part.
If you guys haven't seen our show before,
We joke.
no one gets my name right, and it's a hilarious joke. Tick, I saw you say that you were going to be watching our show to see what we said about it, and so there's what I said. But there's way more. You called me a douchebag, and you don't even know what I said. You also said that these guys make a living tearing down other people, and that we had guests on to back up our Tim Kennedy story that weren't even there. Now,
She said that?
Now I have a problem because you took this completely out of context. You didn't come to me and ask anything for clarification, and that's okay. I don't always go to people for clarification, but you better come to our podcast and see exactly what I said and not listen to what other podcasts said. I said I heard a different story. And so for you to start calling me names and for you to say, question.
Bloodborne, are you a vet? Just curious.
It said his dad was a Vietnam vet.
Right. I got we're about to end, right? So, hold on one second.
Akbar. It's so cute. I can't wait to make a Simtex sushi side vest for you so you can go out on Halloween and you can do it for your little pot. Allahu Akbar. Everyone on the panel laugh about it.
Sorry about that
that's
pause
exactly
space,
what
Ned.
the son of a bitches that blew up my fucking commander probably said, either when they saw the fucking video of it happening or were doing the command wire debt or the pressure plate that he ran over that took his fucking life. And how
That's not how they say it in Pashtun, you dumbass.
Right. I mean, I'm just saying, this dude tries to use this man's death as sword and shield, and he doesn't even know how he died. It's kind of gross, just a little bit, right? I'm sure the family appreciates him just waving around his memorial and shit, but we got to go. All right,
no,
thanks
it's perfectly
everyone.
fine that you're not a vet, Bloodborne. We don't.
No. That wasn't the question. I was just wondering if you were, because you were over with Todd and stuff, and if you like veterans, their opinion will change. They'll understand how fucked up that is. That Todd's using that shit for that. There we go. All right, everybody. Here's the link, bitches. Go that way. Make sure you tell them that the super butt pirate sent you, right? Make sure you drop that in the chat. Say, hey, butt pirate sent me, right? And I'll see you guys over there. No? Okay.
See
I'm good,
y'all.
buddy. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And shout out to them and them, right?
Yep.
Go after people for your own channel, for your own click and bait.
Click and bait.